Hello, hello. Been a while. Oh, wrong one. Oh. There we go. Anyway. Oh, there we go. I think that's how... Yeah, I think that's how that works. Why am I the only survivor? This is random. Well, anyway, this... Why does it do that? Oh, hi. Okay, I'm pretty sure I hit that. Am I the only one who feels like these hitboxes are a bit too big? Like, seriously, I'm not even just saying that because I'm mad I lost. I'm saying that because, like, it genuinely feels like they're way too fast. Like, either they have infinite stamina or they're just Jason. Jason from Forsaken. No, he's not from Forsaken. You guys get it. You guys get what I'm saying. Anyway, since I was too confused at the beginning, welcome to Piggy Rush, because I am gonna be posting this every day I remember to until this gets popular, because it really deserves it. Anyway, I would have to say though, my one complaint with this game is the fact that all the skins look way too similar. Like, just look at them. There's like barely any like difference to them. Well, it's not all that, and like I just don't really see any like real defining features. It's just different clothes, and sometimes like this guy, different little looks. Yep, see? Of course, there is the occasional skin that's actually good with a good style. But again, this is just my opinion. I've always wanted one of those. Oh. Pretty sure, yeah, this is like the 5th game I've ever had. The 5th or 6th game I've ever had with a Colorado user. I mean, just look, his moveset makes him OP in my opinion. But then again, they're all kind of OP with their oversized hitboxes. Also, if you guys play Piggy Rush, tell me, who's your favorite character? Because personally, I can never really decide. Because, Eddie, for example, has probably the best ability in the game. Cosmo is my favorite because Piggy's Miserability is my favorite Piggy fan game. And, but at the same time, I also kind of like Pandy because her ability is not only kind of simple, but she's also she's also from a classic game of mine, Piggy the VHS Archives. Oh, okay. Hi. I'm just gonna hope he didn't... Okay, then. Yep, and as you're listening to, this is one of the many custom LMS themes. Oh. Seriously though, how does he keep up? Seriously, like, I'm not even saying this because, like, I am a little mad about it because it just feels too overpowered. Seriously, like, it's just, I'm trying to say it without sounding angry, but at the same time, it's just aggravating. Every character is just a copy and paste of Jason at this point. And the sorts of, like, you guys get it. If you know, you know. That's all I can really say. But yeah, I kind of like Bunny too because she actually has good skins. Some of them, rather. Like, this one looks a bit too random for me. But I actually kind of like this one. But for this game, I'll use Pandy. Also, yes, there is milestones. Milestone 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. Every character has it. And even cooler is that if you max out a character, you get its outfit for its corresponding characters. Because you see, almost every killer has a relation to one specific survivor.
Just one single rule, and yet they so broke.
Yep. Some of these characters they made themselves, but some of them are also collab skins, like this one. I mean, characters. Yeah, in all seriousness, though, this game should really deserve more popularity. There's no drama or nothing. You can also listen to the LMS themes on Spotify and YouTube. In fact, I actually listened to some of them while playing on the PlayStation. Yeah. Sadly, I still only have a PS4. I would get a PS5, but my mom says I don't need it. Mom says turn off the Xbox. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of... This game doesn't really have much lore to it, even though it really should. I mean, I'm guessing it's based off of their lore is based off of their collab, or whatever. Is when they collabed with Piggy's Miserability, they added a whole secret quest you could do for it. Lift up that. Yeah, as the killer, you can lift these things up or put them down to block survivor movement.
Stop moving.
Oh, there it is. Yep. I like how each map is extremely different. Like, Forsaken used to have things like this where each map had its own set of tasks. Or at least I think it did. That's just what I've been told. It used to have its own set of tasks until it just went all generators. Which, kind of not exactly that good of an idea, in my opinion. But yeah, some of the characters like Finley or yourself, because you, the player, is the default character. Yep, pretty neat. Although, since you could technically just make your own milestones, you don't really have any skins. And also, since you're using the default character, you look like a noob to everyone, so... Please leave me alone. I did nothing to you. Seriously, though, how am I supposed to outrun him? I know I just bumped into him all over, but seriously. Like, even if I didn't, he would still be overpoweredly catch up. I'm not just using this as an excuse to just get mad about it. Like, seriously, he's way too fast.
See, I told you not to open
Like, it's seriously annoying me.
And that door stays closed.
I seriously just, like, don't know how to feel about it. Because Andrew is too obvious. Like, every character has its flaw, and it's seriously annoying. Like, Pandy's healing, yeah, her flashlight heals her and other survivors close to her. Like, it feels like it basically doesn't. And, like, Eddie's mask, I feel like that's the only really good ability. Which I would use them, but his outfit's just too bland for my liking. And Andrew holds out his shotgun he holds it out so blatantly, so it's like so easy to tell when someone's about to use it. I've never used Boomhog, so I mean, it just gives you a speed boost, but it tells the killer where you are, making it somewhat useless. Father just his ability just does basically nothing, because it just does an 80% resistance from what I know. Finley's ability just makes it so he teleports 5 seconds back, which extremely useless, because the guy can just walk back to where he went to and he'll find you easily. As well, Cosmo, he's probably the only one of two characters with an actual ability, because it feels like the only one of two actually useful abilities. Leon's ability, it's just a troll ability, because you can not only push and monsters with it, but you could push survivors too, which is pretty funny. But Bunny's punch hitbox, it's like almost impossible. Just feels like Guest, but more. It feels like Guest and Shaletsky merged together. That's how annoying it is. It's also way too obvious too. Or rather, yeah, it's kind of obvious. Not blatantly obvious, but kind of obvious. And again, I know it just seems like I'm raging, but seriously. Yeah. You know what? Whatever. I don't know what I'm even talking about. Maybe it's just because I suck at the game and I have yet to learn it. But, yeah. This game has its issues, sure, but doesn't every game? Yeah, I get the part where, like, a game being popular is partially luck. Because, I mean, that's, like, a super big part of it. Yeah, if you're wondering why I was staring at that, that's the point of putting it there. It's not just supposed to be, like, a random John Doe spike. It's supposed to make you stare at it. Which is, surprisingly more effective than you think. Since you have to rely on your camera so much, you know? You know? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? Just forces my camera to look at it. think I know. Oh, a scam! Yeah, basically the shopkeeper, Warren, tells you that you can use attacks like that to break stuff like that. But as you just saw, that doesn't work. Or maybe it did? I don't see it. I'm assuming it just goes away after a while. Yeah, it just goes away after a while. So yeah, completely useless. Or whatever. Okay. She's going that way and I'm going this way. Or maybe it's him. The character they're using, Alfarius, or however you say it, is a woman, obviously, but could be a man using her. Because, I mean, Pandy's a woman, too, yet I'm using her. That just reminds me of how, like, Jane Doe went from the best character to just the worst. Remember what... Never mind, I don't know, you guys. Although I'd really like to. Yep. Like, Jane Doe used to be, like, the most OP character. But after her rework... Or, not her rework, but, her nerf, yeah. Honestly, I feel like she should have gotten better abilities. When I first heard about it, I was just begging, I was just being hopeful, thinking that was just placeholder abilities, because I heard of her old placeholder moveset. It was a mix of Shadletsky and John Doe, and that was like pretty cool. Like, she had her fire axe, which, well, she still does. Just, yeah, you get that part. Like, she also has her own digital footprint, which, sorry, just, itchy. Anyway. But, she also has her ability where, she'd also have her own little spike ability, kind of like the Corrupteds from gensaken. Except minus the charge thing. Just 4 spikes, no more, no less. As well, she'd also have, like, her own version of the digital footprint. She'd also have 2 passives, which one of them she already has, the block face thing. And the other one would allow her to see anyone who takes 15 or more damage. Yep. Kind of like Elliot's, it's just Elliot's passive, basically. Hey, broski using the same skin as me. Yeah. I used Killer once in my whole life, and I sucked miserably at it. Then again, I was too confused and didn't know what the abilities did though. Yep. As well, the whole lobby was just Andrew's. Which, Andrew is just the guy with a shotgun. You can just picture that. It's basically the same thing as if the lobby was just chances. Just constantly being bullied. You get sick of it almost immediately. Money. Yep. If you're wondering why I got rid of the flashlight, it's because of my strap light. And I know earlier I said that I can use it to heal myself, so you're probably wondering why I'd use that. But that's because just using it as a light doesn't drain the battery. It only drains the battery if you're using it to heal someone. Yeah, you see, you can move for like a couple seconds. You just gotta do it on, you gotta stop at the third beat. Also, also not every game has the map events. Like, the robots going around, you hear that beeping? That's, yeah, like that, I don't really know how to explain it, but if you hear it, it's not just there to, like, annoy you. It's there because because if you see, marked is the same, means the killer knows where you are. So, yeah.
Whoever is.
And before you guys say that before you guys say something like you don't like have to, you just have to stop for 2 of them. I tried that once. It didn't work. Oh. That could be a little bit of an issue. Okay.
Whoever is playing with me must be bad at the game.
Hi. Please leave me alone.
Again? Really?
There we go. Yep. Sorry for the lack of posting. It's mainly caused by 2 things. First reason is because I forget I have a YouTube channel because no one likes me and I'm sad and depressed. Other reason is because there's not really much to really record, that is. Okay. 8. Yeah, I always mistake the 9 and 8 for a 0. Yeah, you see, the adrenaline is the malice in this game, so to speak. Oh my god, that reminds Kinda like this outfit. But then again, this one's from Piggy's Miserability. Nah, Wally looks better. I'll test him out. But yeah, I mainly like custom LMS themes because the default one has,
Single rule, and yet
just like in Forsaken, gets boring pretty fast. You know? Yep. I think I'm gonna get off after this one because, yeah. I just feel like it. Plus, I'm not exactly live streaming, and even if I was, I don't think anyone would actually care, so yeah. Just gonna end it off here. I do kind of question the run animation, though. I'm over here, everybody. Never mind. Please don't cancel me. I'm just a silly Billy who was inspired to make YouTube videos. So yeah. Yeah, just note the one issue with this game. One major issue with this game, though, is the attic map. It says it in like the description for it that it's a dark trigger warning, and that's probably why it and that's most likely why it you can vote maps instead of it's always just a random one like gensaken. Oh, we'd all like map voting, huh? I know it's a private server thing where the owner can activate a map voting if they want to, but I feel like that should be a public thing. Okay, then. Yeah, you see, Father and Sawmill Doggy have a custom LMS theme. They're both from Piggy, but it's Friday Night Funkin', and since I never played that, I don't really know what to say about it. There we go. But damn, bro, this Cosmos hardcore. Reminds me of this the other day where I saw one guy using the job application banner. You know how... Never mind, no one plays this game, you don't know. So basically what I'm talking about... Ignore the barking, my dogs like to bark at air. It's a habit of theirs, but any and all dog owners can agree. Aside from that, though, you basically set up... Okay, well, LMS time, I guess. Dude, why can't I activate it? There we go. Seriously, though, how do you dodge him? You just can't. Oh my god. Well, video's over, I guess. Please play. It's an actually good game.